Anyone has a dream, but not everyone will eventually accomplish their dream. Everyone wants to have a better life, but not everyone will eventually receive a better life. Success is not dependent on what you want, but whether you have the courage, the determination, and the strength to go for what you want. Wanting in itself is easy, but willing to put in the work and face challenges are actually what determined your success in the end. I was having a conversation with this gentleman who was born in a traditional immigration family. His parents wanted him to marry his people, but he always wanted to marry a white girl. He's relatively short, only about 5'3", and he believes that this is the main reason why he couldn't date white girls. Maybe he's right, but maybe he's wrong. Sometimes we unconsciously or consciously hold some limiting beliefs in our minds, and we do or act based on those beliefs. Human beings, it's often easier for us to find a reason to justify why we don't have what we want than to find a reason to justify why we are capable of achieving what we want. It's easier to find a reason why it's not working than to find a reason why we should keep going and that we are capable of greatness. Looking back at my life, there have been countless moments that I wanted to give up so badly. When life gets tough, and believe it or not, it gets tough quite often more than I want it to be. It can feel challenging to stay in my A games and to stay committed to my goals. I don't know about your life, but getting what I want, especially something valuable, has never been an easy process by any means. Therefore, if I didn't have the strength and the determination to hang on to my dreams when things get hard, I would give up a long time ago. What am I trying to say here? It takes patience, determination, and persistence to accomplish something valuable, to accomplish your aspirations, your dreams. It won't come in a day, it won't come in a month, it won't even come in a year. It takes a long time. And I know it's so easy to look at others and think to ourselves, well, he accomplished that one faster than me. It doesn't take him much effort. We simply don't know. And sometimes life comes easier for others than to you and I. I know it's unfair, but that is life. Another point worth mentioning is believing in something higher than yourself during this process is very important. It doesn't really matter what you believe in as long as it gives you strength and hope when things are out of your control and when you feel hopeless. For me, I believe in God. Without Him, it is impossible for me to get back up when I hit rock bottom or when things seem unbearable. When I know I'm exhausted, when I know I can't do anything with this situation, I look for God, who is way higher power than me, who knows my life, and who has the power to make anything happen if He chooses to do so. So I really encourage you to believe in something higher than you. The universe, God, whatever that you decide. But make sure it gives you strength, courage, and hope when you feel frustrated, disappointed, and hopeless. I want to share a bit about my personal experience. Back in when I was in my 20s, I wanted to be in a relationship so badly, especially with a high quality white girl. I didn't know how hard it was. I just moved to a new city, to a new college town, so I thought it wouldn't be so hard to be with one. Because at the end of the day, there are so many of them out there anyway, right? Well, after a couple months of trying and no real results, I started to lose hope and enthusiasm. I remember seeing other people were in relationships and I wanted to be in that too. Since I was so lonely at the time, I decided to settle into a long distance relationship with a low quality girl. A girl that I wasn't really in love with. Although the pain was temporary relief and the challenges seemed to subside, deep down, I didn't feel fulfilled and wasn't truly happy. I was in the relationship, but I felt so defeated and unfulfilled. Do you know the feeling when you thought you achieved something and you should feel happy? But you're not happy because the goal was either too small or wasn't really what you wanted. As a result, I ended the relationship. Luckily, I wasn't in that relationship for too long. Otherwise, I would talk myself into marrying her and justify later with a bullshit reason why it was the best decision of my life. That's what a lot of people do. They settle now. Then they justify later with some lame excuses, with some bullshit reasons. Because that's what we normally do. The longer we invest in something, the more we try to hold on to it, and the more we try to work it out. Even though deep down we know we should have let it go a long time ago. But since we have invested too much time in it, we don't want to let it go. If you make the wrong decisions, let it go. Don't make any more mistakes by spending more time and energy to work it out. If you're not happy with your past decisions, remember, you are always free to make a new decision. You are not obligated to any of your past decisions. Learn to let go and make new decisions that better serve your future. The world is an interesting place. It seems like to us that some people may have an easier life than others. Some can get a career they want without much struggles. Some can find the love of their life way earlier than others without much rejection. Because of this, it's so easy to compare ourselves to others and think that life is unfair and that you're not meant for success. It's so easy to complain about life. Why does it happen to me but not others? Well, why not? Why not you? Why not me? We are being chosen for a reason. The goal is to accept challenges and stop comparing yourself and just never give up until you get what you want. Never ever settle just because of difficulties that you experience in the process. Realizing that achieving meaningful goals is rarely easy and will require determination and resilience. So when you feel like you wanted to give up, remember why you started. Remember about your dreams. Remember what you promised to yourself. Believing in yourself. You have the strength, determination, and courage to fight back any challenges. Don't settle because you will never be happy if you settle. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for choosing to listen to my podcast. I love doing this and I do it in my spare time. And your ratings and reviews would mean a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And until next time, never stop believing in yourself and always be your badass, authentic, genuine self.